Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're unboxing the brand new Legacy of Destruction booster box. These have just arrived, for us at least, at Card Goblin today on Wednesday. I believe it's Wednesday the 23rd? One of those. And today we're going to do an unboxing of it, see what's going on here. Legacy of Destruction is obviously the newest set for Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's the newest core set just after Nightmare. Phantom Nightmare, which was the set mostly based around Ubel. We have opened up some of these boxes already as a store because, you know, we've got customers and orders to fulfill. So here's some of the quarter centuries we have pulled so far. If it decides to... There we go. So that's some of the quarter centuries. So we got a Silent Magician Zero, as well as a Diabell Star. Snake Eyes. And the quarter centuries, once again, are pretty awesome for Yu-Gi-Oh! They're obviously, I know some people prefer Starlight, others don't. Others prefer this. Me personally, I think they're both very cool. I'm happy to get either. I think it's really cool that we're getting things such as quarter centuries. Oh, how strange. I've been cutting this as if there's plastic here. I know there is. I'm just... So, we've got a few boxes to open. We're going to open up 2 boxes during this video. The reason we're only opening up 2 is because we don't have the most amount of boxes left to open. I may have been quite quick to open quite a lot of boxes. So, let's see what we get. So, as you saw earlier, the biggest cards in this set, I believe the chase card for most people is the Nightmare Apprentice. You've also got some new Ubel support in here, some new Goblin Biker, some new Low. Obviously, there's some new Lightsworn stuff in here that people are really excited for. And then obviously, you've got pretty much the brand new retrain of Yugimoto's deck, also known as Sarcophagus, I believe, which is in here as well. So let's see what we can get. So we're going to do our first pack. We will have a look at some of the cards when we first go through, but we will just get to the cooler stuff later on. So we got a Melodious Concerto as our first spell. Ashen of the Endless. Yep, Ashen has also got support in this set. I know a lot of people quite like the Ashen stuff. Just reposition this. I know quite a lot of people like the Ashen stuff and were quite disappointed that it wasn't necessarily the greatest at launch when it first came out, especially with the fact that it's somewhat based off the Dark Soul games. It gives that sort of aesthetic, so this set does come with more support for that and seems to make it slightly more powerful. You also get Ancient Gear Duel, so you get an Ancient Gear support in this set, which is awesome. We seem to be getting a lot of GX support, especially in the newer sets. We got Ubel last time, some Ancient Gear this time, the retrain of some of the classic cards from the original sets. We're getting a Memento Lin Twin Dragon, which is really cool. Our first holo is Fishborg Harpooner. So that's just a super. And that's just a super. I thought I heard a phone going. And then, oh, what if I put that there? Let's put that there so you lot can see. You got a Dino Fatus Docus. Weird. Ragnarika Hunting Dance. Yu-Gi-Oh! And then card names, I swear. Blink Out and Cyclus the Circular Spirit. The new archetype in this is based on insects and plants. I don't think we got any in here, actually. I believe this might be. So this is part of the new archetype, which is I believe it's a tri kind of deck. So you've got insects, plants, all that good stuff. So let's look what else we've got. We've got Cooling Embers. Here we go, another one of those cards. So yep, this one's plant. Tempai. How could I forget Tempai? So Tempai is the big new archetype in this set that everybody is really wanting. It seems to be like a synchro version of Gladiator Beasts, which is awesome to see. I know a lot of people at my locals are really after these, so this is awesome. We've got some more Metilin Fusion, another super, Way Where There's a Will, Way Where There's a Will, that's a tongue twister, that one is. And then, oh, we got, yep, there's lots of support in this set, I forget. You've also got some Centaurion support in here as well, which is really cool. And then here's a new one of the unveil cards, one of the ones I've been looking forward to. So Gruesome Grave Squirmer, that one is awesome. I'm kind of upset it wasn't a super, but I also understand that, you know, there's only so many super slots you can have, so that's also fine, I guess. Some more Ashen support, and some of the Melodious cards as well. The Melodious stuff seems to be quite powerful, with the fact that it is all mostly commons. I think there's a super, same with Tempai. Tempai is mostly commons with a few super rares thrown into the mix, which is awesome to see. I think they're trying to avoid another Snake Eye situation, which we enjoy to see. So we got another one of the Ragnarika Mantis Monk, Crescent Witch, Melodious Manifesta, Maestra, Ashen of the Endless, and here we got our first secret, is the Centaurion secret. So this is the new Centaurion Synchro monster. We have a Centaurion player at our local course. His name's James. He really likes his Centaurion, and honestly, I get it. They seem like loads of fun. I think he is probably quite grateful that his Calamity didn't get banned in the ban list, although I know some people were quite upset about that, so that's very cool. And this one, it does a face-up. Cards in your spell and trap card zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use the effect of the following. You can only use each of the following effects of Centaurion Auxiliar. I'm going to call it Auxiliar. Once per turn, if the card is special summoned, you can add one Centaurion card from your deck to your hand. During your end phase, you can place one of your non-synchro Centaurion monsters that is banished or in your graveyard to your spell or trap card zone. So, somewhat the same as most of the other Centaurion stuff, still very powerful, and I'm sure will be a great addition to that deck. So we will just sleeve that one up in a second. We've got Sinful Spoils of Slumber, Goblin Biker Grand Pileup, one of the new Goblin Biker support cards. This set only gave us 2 new Goblin Biker cards, which is kind of sad, because I do love my goblins. Granted, we are called Card Goblin. And then we've got some more of the Ragnarika and the Stronghold of the Hidden Fortress. So that's very cool. The Goblin Biker stuff is cool as well. I'm glad that that's getting support as well as Jubel, because those are currently the decks I am playing. So that's nice to see. So let's sleeve up the Centaurion. We have to have got some penny sleeves. We penny sleeve all our cards here. Granted, I'm not penny sleeving the super rares right now, but once this video is over, I will penny sleeve those as well. So there you go. On to our next pack. Got a Jungle Drawer. Okay, we'll just speed along a little bit here. Got a Supreme King Set Art Synchro Universe. Very cool. I like the artwork for this one. It's very cool. I don't know if this is from a card that has been brought over from the anime, because I never watched the what was it called? Oh, the Pendulum. I never watched it. And then some of the Tempai. So I've got Tempai. As I say, most of the Tempai stuff is just straight up commons, which is cool. Another Fire archetype. So, you know, Year of the Fire, once again, just dominating the format. Fire cards. If you're fire, you're dominating, let's be honest. Got some of these. Calling Embers again. Oh, there we go. Another one of the Sengjunpai Biden Dragonian. Yeah, that. Once again, as I say, most of the Tempai stuff is common or super, so that's really cool to see. And then you got some of the new Gold Pride support, so Gold Pride emulator as well. So if you like your Gold Pride, there seems to be a little bit of everything in this set. It seems to be quite a where Phantom Nightmare was huge in the way that it brought lots of really powerful support for already powerful decks. This one seems to be bringing some fairly decent stuff for other decks, which is nice to see. So we got Mintalon, Talons of Shoreline, Meladia's Concerto, And the new Voiceless Voice Ultra Rare.
So this is the new Voiceless Voice ritual, which is really cool. I know somebody who is wanting this one, so perfect. So this is Sarifa, Defying Dragon of the Voiceless Voice. You can ritual summon this card with Blessing of the Voiceless Voice. If the card is ritual summon while you have a low priority of the Voiceless Voice on the field or in your graveyard, you can draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. When an attack is declared involving a light ritual monster, warrior, or dragon, you can discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. During your opponent's end phase, you can add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. You can use the effect of draw for Defying Dragon for Voiceless Voice once per turn. That sounds sort of insane, I'm gonna be honest. That sounds very powerful, and the Voiceless Voice is already very powerful as is. Ooh. Especially with the fact that they can just keep bringing their lows back. Like, yeah, mental. The Voiceless Voice archetype is very cool. It's nice to see a older card type get relevant support that makes it worth playing. So it's nice to see that ritual cards are becoming viable again, which is cool, especially because I think rituals are cool. And then we've got some of these dudes, a Tempai again, and a Pendulum Witch. More Tempai stuff, that's cool to see. My only issue with the Tempai, I think, the cards are that the one effect monster that's a super rare, can't think of his name, is currently going for a silly price, and in my opinion, a super rare of all things should not be going for the price that card is going for. I believe it's going for about £10 each, which is absolutely insane that a super rare can possibly hold such a price. Granted, it will probably drop after pre-sale prices happen, once people, realise that, they're pretty easy to get, and the market becomes more saturated with them, they will drop in price. Or I could be entirely wrong, and it could go the entire opposite way, where people are absolutely enamored by the archetype and want all the cards, and they just go up in value, the commons and stuff all jump up in price. At that point, just buy a booster box. Got a Battleground of Echoes, that one's cool. Let's say we will try our best at Card Goblin to give you the relevant prices for anything and not be, we will be the competitive, what I'm trying to say. This will not be charging £10 per Tempai Dragon at any point. Granted, if they do become quite hard to get hold of, then we may have to, but until then, we won't be doing that. So we've got some new Lightsworn support. So we've got Lightsworn Dragoling, very Judgment Dragon, and I suppose that's on purpose. I know a lot of people are excited for this, especially with the fact that Light of Destruction is getting a reprint, so that's very cool to see. So we'll just sleeve this one, and we'll have a quick read of what it does. So, if you have a Lightsworn monster in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you send 1 Lightsworn card from your deck to the graveyard, except Lightsworn Dragoling. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 dragon monster with 3000 attack, 2600 defense from your deck to your hand. You can use the effect of Lightsworn Dragoling once per turn. So it's essentially getting out your Judgment Dragon. Its entire thing is to bring out your Judgment Dragon, which, makes sense, especially for what the card is going for. And then here we go, we've got Flowering. I'm just going to try that one. If you can't tell, I am dyslexic, so Yu-Gi-Oh cards proper come for that, and they're just like, hi, I'm here to ruin your day. And let's not even get started on the poor punctuation and the way that the writing below is written. Like, some of that is just dumb. So we've got a secret rare, so we've got a Future Silence. So this is part of the Sarcophagus set. So this is one of the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards, essentially. And 1 monster that mentions Shiny Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. Then, if you activate a card during the battle phase while you control Shiny Sarcophagus,
and a monster that mentions it, each player draws until they have 6 cards in their hand. You can only activate 1 future silence per turn. That's pretty cool. I'll be interested to see how these shiny sarcophagus archetype does in the meta, because the meta currently is quite crammed with some real good stuff. And I don't know if this is necessarily something that can make an impact in that way. I know there's a lot of people who will play it anyway just due to it being, you know, anime nostalgia and being able to play Yugi's favourite cards in a more competitive manner. That is quite big for some people. So we've got Ancient Gear Dark Golem. So it's nice to see some Ancient Gear support. I believe we're getting some more in the next set, not the next core set, but the next Battle of Legends, I believe. The next Battle of Legends set is getting some as well. So we've got a Tempai spell, Cooling Embers, Ashen of the Endless, and then Nuffelite Sworn Dragoling. Cool. I've got quite a few of these now. They seem to like to double up on these ones, which fair enough. If that's how they want to be, that's how they want to be. So yeah, after your Dragonlings, we have them. And we have your Dragonlings. Onto our next pack. We're almost done with the first box, and then we'll speed through the last box just to get to the end. So we've got a more Marshmallow, probably my favourite retrain of the set. I don't really know what it does. I just love Marshmallow, so I think that's a very cool card to have. You get a retrain at least. Then we've got a Rekindling of the Ashened, so this is more Ashened support, which is cool. Can we get a... You know, we should get another Ultra, but it would be also sick if we got a Quarter Century. Here we go. Goblin Biker. Yeah, I like this one. He's a turtle guy. Though I do like my Goblin Bikers. I know they're not the strongest archetype, and they very much like to do their own thing. Especially with it not being an XC heavy meta at the moment. They're just not as good as they could be. I hope they get some future support in the next few sets as well. I think they're just really cool. I really like the Goblin Bikers. And we've got 3 packs to go in this box. So let's see what we get. So we got a Enlightenment Dragon. That's very cool. Oh, wrong pile. Comment below what your favourite card is from this set. Personally, I'm probably going to have to sit on it likely being... I like Nightmare Throne. I think Nightmare Throne is my favourite card in terms of like cards I'm going to use actively in new decks. But my favourite card in the entire set, is that it? Maybe not. Oh, and here we go. We got Snake Eyes Diabell Star as our last pack in this one. Ultra. Nice to see Snake Eyes getting Ultras again and not being secret rares. That would have made this card probably worth way more than it actually is. It's currently sitting at about... I think I've seen it go for about £8 at the moment. It'll probably lessen or go up depending on where it ends up sitting meta-wise. But it's cool to see that the Snake Eye stuff isn't all being printed in secret. I think they learned their lesson from Age of Overlord, and at the time it wasn't totally clear they were going to be absolutely bonkers in the way they have been. I remember on release I was selling Diabell Stars for like £15 or even cheaper, I think, and Flamberge Dragon for like £7. I know they've recently dropped back down to that, but like during the initial release they weren't worth a whole ton, and then obviously they became incredibly meta relevant and became very heavy duty cards. So we've got Code of Soul, Cyber's card support. That's cool to see. See what we get in this last box. So we'll speed through these packs here and see what we get. So yeah, comic book. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. We'll look away to it, shall we? Ancient Gear, Bloodeth, and a Magicians of Magicians of Bonds and Unity. Wow. I haven't actually pulled a single one of these before, so this is insane. I know. Yeah, no, that's pretty. That's a very, very pretty card. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Let's get you sleeved up. So, wow, I don't know if the camera's gonna be happy about this card, but wow, you are. Yeah, so that's easily the best card from this set. The best pull so far. So, cannot be normal summoned set, must be special summoned from your hand by having 25 or more cards in your graveyard. While your opponent has 25 or more cards in their graveyard, they card gain 2,500 attack. I don't know how good this actually is to play. It's not a card and straight into an ultra. Pretty nice. One of these guys, one of the insect dudes. Pretty cool. I don't know how playable they are. I know they're very collectible because they've been printed in every recent core set, and something's different about them. I believe it's the color of the background is different each time. So I know a lot of people wanting to collect them for that, so they're very collectible, which is cool. That's honestly, that was unexpected to say the least. Very unexpected. And we've got a Birthday Dragon. Let's burst through these last few effects here. Shiny Sarcophagus. Nice. Nice to see that. Yeah. Got a Gold Pride Emulator. We get a lot of these Tempai Synchro Dragons in this. So we went to a regional over the weekend as vendors for the Universe's card game. Oh, we got a Silent Swordsman Zero. That's a cool ultra to get for the Shining Sarcophagus archetype. So we went to a regional over the weekend for Universes, and during that, the sneak peek was up for this. And we had a guy come up and be like, "Hi, do you want this?" And it was a guy who was there specifically for the Universes game, and he was wanting to trade it for credit so he could get some cards off us. And I looked at it and I didn't realize at first that it was a what's it called? The Synchro Dragon card. I will throw a picture here so you can see what I mean. Something Dragon, and it was pretty crazy. I bought it off him. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I think I paid 50 for it, which, you know, as a store... Oh, another Centaurion. We're getting a lot of these Centaurions. As a store, we do trading credit and buy things for cash, but the thing about it is because we're offering a service that is convenient for you guys to sell cards to, we do it at a lesser price than what you would be able to sell it for if you were to sell it yourself. Which, you know, this guy totally understood, and he was like, yeah, no, that's totally fine. And I think he just wanted some money to be able to buy some cards off us, especially for the Universes lot. If you're watching this, hi. Gold Pride Eradicator, the new Ultra for that set. That's really colourful. Which, you know, I understand, so we'll just burst through these packs. We've got a Blessing of the Voiceless Voice. I'm just aware my camera has like a minute left on it. A Pirate Knight. Multi-Universe. Battleground Echoes. Mirror Force. Mirage Mirror Force. Interesting. Okay. And a blue, that lady. The camera did just power off from raid, so we've got this card, we got a Selectrize Folk Moniker, and we also got a Spearhead of the Ashen City. We have two final packs. So let's open them up and see what we get. We're likely not going to get in the 4th century, but there is a chance we could get an Ultra. So let's see, we got an Ancient Gear Dark Golem. And for our last pack magic, what can we get? Let's find out. And we've got a Code of Souls for our final card. Sad final pull, but still fun. So that will be it for today, guys. Let's go through the cards we pulled. So we got a Selectress Harmonica, a Gold Pride, a Silent Swordsman 0, one of the Insect Boys, Snake Eye Dice Bellstar, 2 of the Lightsworn Dragonlings, a Sephira, a Shiny Sarcophagus, Future Silence, 2 Centurion Auxiliar, and a Magicians of Bonds Unity. Easily the best pull. That is such a cool card. Honestly, so damn cool. But that will be it for this video. One thing I did want to tell you guys is that I will be announcing this a bit later on as well in other videos when we do more unboxings for this set. Is we are doing a giveaway for 1 booster box of Legacy of Destruction. You can probably see them behind me. We'll be giving one away, and how do you enter that, you say? All you have to do is go to our website, cardgoblin.shop. It'll be like here. And sign up to our newsletter. Signing up to our newsletter will automatically enter you into the giveaway. And that is all. If you enjoyed this, comment below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.